Hello and welcome back to the FE12 Blind Lunatic Reverse playthrough, and we're still on Chapter 9, we're still on the end of Chapter 9. I'm going to record the full thing this time, partially because, frankly, the content last time was probably better when I wasn't recording it than when I was, and also because it lets me hold myself accountable when I forget the boots. You know, I can't hide it away in editing or cuts and get away with it. You can all laugh at me in the comments for going, oh, you idiot, you forgot the boots. So, let's not forget the boots. The most me thing ever would have been to have been speaking about forgetting the boots and still forgotten the boots. Right. I want to bait this guy in. Well, not bait him in, I just want to wait for him to get in range, really. Marth needs to full move up to the highest capacity he can. What's the most move for him here? Because, I see, so that's a desert tile. But there's 2 tiles of desert there, there's 2 tiles of desert there, so I suppose it doesn't really make a difference. But we want him on the left, but, oh, I don't know. Let's just go here, shall we? I don't know, it looks logical, it looks like a decent move, so I suppose we'll do that as we move Fina over, dance on Ryan. It's almost like I've done this like a dozen times. Well, to be fair, it's been a little bit since the last one. I'm actually going to move Ryan up here. It seems a bit weird, but I think it's slightly better. And well, let's just move everyone else up. I think it is generally just quicker to just go through the desert, honestly. Move Aran. Chris obviously wants to go, although I'm going to put Chris... Yeah, let's park Chris here, so that we can use Wendell to top him up. Oh, I could have gone a little bit further up, although I don't really think there's much merit to doing so. Bring in Pala. Right, I do want Sirius to trade the Iron Lance over to Cedar, who doesn't really need the Wing Spear at this point, so we'll let them just hold on to that for now. Okay, so this is an update that, is it Astrum? His boys are coming in? Now, this is interesting because there's a tree here. I think it's quicker to actually go across the... but then there's a... This way we have to cross a tree, this way we have to cross a desert, but this way leaves us closer. I don't actually think it makes a difference if we just go here, though. Because either way, we're going left and up or up and... Yeah, we can figure it out then. That just gives us the best positioning. Move Julius. Move Ryan. Move Fina. Move George. Okay. Going to use Wendell over here to heal Pala. Freeze up that spot for... Yeah. For Marisha to heal Chris. Getting most of our units up to full HP. And then I'm going to use Sirius to throw Javelin at this guy. This will level him up. That was meant to be Cedar's kill. To be fair, he got a good level up out of it. You know, we'll let him off. It was meant to chip him down, get his level up, and then Cedar takes the kill because she's obviously still a Pegasus Knight. She gets much more experience, but... You know... Now, the question is, do I want to start baiting in these guys this turn? Because I do still have Pala and Chris to move, and to be frank, I don't really see why not. I don't see a need to hold off a turn. As long as Marth gets here next turn, then we can bait in, what's his name, the turn after that. So we should be okay. So, yes is the answer to that question. We're going to bait these guys in this turn. Just equip Javelins on them both, and, you know, kind of wish I'd used Cedar instead of Chris there. Regret that. Cedar's health is much more expendable, so, yeah, I kind of wish I'd have used her instead of Chris. Because if Cedar... We kind of need Chris to be able to, like, do everything Chris needs to do. Whereas, if Cedar's kind of doing stuff for her own benefit at this point, to get her own experience and stuff like that, whereas Chris and Pala are the true current powerhouses, although I have a feeling that when we promote Cedar, she won't be at their level, but she'll she'll be close, you know, she'll be good. That's a great dodge, by the way, from Pala, preserving her own HP a little bit. And from Chris. Okay, so his HP is preserved either way. That's all good. No real complaints there, as all these mages are going to start to move over now. Notably... Okay, good, so we can reach that. And we get Minerva. Excellent. So, yeah, notably, guy whose name I've forgotten, Etzel. So, I want to bait Etzel in, and I think I'm going to use Minerva to... Maybe not, actually. She's only got 3 resistance. I don't want to use Chris. He's got stuff to do. I don't want to use Palace. She's got stuff to do. This is actually a decent shout. I can use Marisha. I can heal up Sirius while she's here. And I think I'm going to use Cedar to kill off this one at the top. We should be fine to do that. There shouldn't be any issues there. So yeah, we'll use Cedar here. What's the strength difference? So there is quite a stark strength difference between her and Pala. And also... Actually, it's not that big between her and Chris. But on promotion, I'm wondering how it will line up. She's also a fair bit squishier. That's probably the more damning aspect of her. 41 HP for Pala, 44 for Chris, only 25 for Cedar. Yeah, even on promotion, that's not going to be evened out. Although, one of the... I think Pala had a Seraph robe, I might be wrong. Or an Angelic robe? What are they called in this game? I forget. But the same thing. Fire Emblem as a series does a really annoying thing where it will use the same item name for different effects across multiple games, and then use different item names for items with the same effects across multiple games. It's really annoying. You know, it's just not a very well thought out way of doing it, really, so... I wish they wouldn't do that, is what I'm getting at. I wish they would do that better. I kind of do care about Minerva's HP a bit, that's the other thing. So I think I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to go with Marisha here. Although rather than healing Sirius, I'm going to finish topping up Pala. Hold on, let me just double check that this doesn't kill. So 13. I know he's a recruitable unit, so he's not going to have like crazy good attack. Yeah, he's got 19. She's taking 6. Even if it doubles, it's 6 times 2, but I don't think it does. Every time I play this game, I forget whether the doubling threshold is 1 speed, 5 speed, or 4 speed. Honestly, I still don't remember. I don't know why it's struggling to stick in my head so much, but yeah, it is. Oh, we can actually bait in this guy as well down the bottom. I suppose we'll use Chris to do that. Sorry, I felt like I was forgetting something. Yeah. Cool. So when Etzel comes over here, he's in range for Marth to go and recruit him, which is the entire point behind doing that. Minerva, just move a bit, I guess. Sirius, you don't really need to do anything. Guess we can heal him up. No reason to keep him lower on HP. Skill, luck, defenses, not bad. You know, they're not the most important stats, especially on Wendell over there, but, you know, 3 stats is 3 stats, we'll take it. Turn this desert into your graveyards. No, you won't. Cedar tanks the hit. Oh, that's a bad double because it's Lunatic Reverse, so we can't just pick up the kill. We're gonna now have to heal Cedar. It's annoying. Vulnerary can go to the convoy. It's fine. You don't owe Kadane shit. Stop killing us. Ambush spawns, so these are going to start moving straight away. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I've just realised I didn't check anything about the recording settings before I started capturing it here. We are capturing the game and myself. That's pure luck. I do obviously record quite a bit of things where I'm not recording, say, the microphone or, like, the desktop audio, which is why that is quite lucky. You know, sometimes I'm just getting raw footage or something like that. Sometimes I'm recording while I'm, like, chilling in Discord or something with my friends, so not always in a position where I'm, you know, recording everything. Alright. I'm a little bit scared here, to be honest. You're Exel. You are. Could send Palo, like, deep in here. Go kill this guy. Take a hefty chunk in return. I don't know if we're in range of... Oh, we'll be in range of that Wyvern. We aren't in range of this guy, though. It's just the Wyvern. You have 30 attack. That was pretty bulky, you know. 16 defense. She would live. She would live. The worry I've got is that the further left I go, the more likely I am to bait these guys up here rather than over here. Actually, with that in mind, I wonder if I can be a bit techie with this and move Sirius, like, down here to bait them over. Because Sirius isn't doing anything right now. It's worth a try. I'm gonna give it an attempt. Right, I'm gonna heal Cedar with Exel. 19, does she even live that? She took 19 from the last one, no. Okay, I'll heal Cedar with Wendell then. I believe he'll heal slightly more. Nope, he heals slightly less. And Marisha heals even less than that. I could mend stuff it, or I could just stop being precious and just kill him with George or something. This is so annoying, man. I'm pretty sure if I hit this guy, like... Okay. We could trade over the Virgo shard from Minerva. That would also do the job. After a heal. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Not too bad. Didn't actually get that much XP, it probably wasn't worth the effort. To be completely honest with you. You know what? I'm gonna use George to get this kill. Because I kind of want Chris to be able to go back to doing important things. In fact, I'm going to put Chris here to get this kill. Which seems like an odd decision, but I'd rather preserve Pala's HP to go and then bait out the Wyvern on the next turn. Pala's slightly better, weirdly, at fighting physical units. Just due to a higher strength pool. I actually thought she had more defense when you're saying that. I was trying to pass it off, but no. Yeah, I absolutely thought she had more defense. You know what? I'm going to heal Cedar up again. It seems like a poor idea, but you know. Yeah, I'm trying to use Sirius, though, basically. What I'm doing over here is try and get them to come over this path rather than up here. Because if they go up here, it can cut off our path to the exit and make it quite tight. Whereas if we can bait them, like, all the way over here and then just fly away, Sirius's mobility can keep these guys occupied. And just running around not really doing much. While Pala, Cedar, Chris, and Minerva can do the heavy lifting over here. And Moth basically just wants to full move left at this point. Ryan, you just want to be anywhere else, mate. Not where you currently are. I can't really leave a Ran behind if I'm losing Sirius to bait. That's potentially the only issue there. Good. Oh, that wasn't a kill. I kind of just assumed it would be. Okay, Chris does bag his kill, though. Good. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Right, that kill is actually a little bit problematic here. I don't really want to mess around with it. Oh, you're not even in range. Although, okay, I could move Cedar down to here. Move Fina up, dance on her. I'll just need to heal up Cedar first. That's fine, though. Probably shouldn't be giving the staff XP to Exel because, actually, he might be slightly better than Wendell at this point. He just has more magic, so he heals a little bit more. And he's got, like, better defensive stats as well. Aw, I quite liked our old man. No, it's a shame. Is it the tree, then, that I want her on? Yeah, I want her on the tree. Oh, I didn't want her on the tree. I wanted her above the tree. I'm an idiot. How have I messed that up? Of all things to mess up, that's particularly embarrassing. Don't see a point in wasting a javelin hit here. We'll just use an Iron Lance. It's just sensible, isn't it? No chance of getting crit. Unfortunately, we don't get a dodge. That would have been quite beneficial there, actually, but, you know. I'm going to drag Sirius out to the right, which I don't know if it's going to work. They might just target Cedar and Fina instead. I mean, we might end up just using a rescue staff on Fina at this point, but it's not necessary, and that's what's annoying me about it. Right. First things first, Marth just wants to full move whatever way gets him here the quickest, which I think is going slightly up and around. So let's do that. The problem is, we need to get rid of this Wyvern. We can't be being precious about the stupid... this guy. Right, you have 19 attack. You have 30 attack. Pala. You have 16 defense and 3 resistance. I mean, this is just a Chris job, isn't it? Although, does Chris actually double these guys? It does if it's +4, it doesn't if it's +5. It's annoying, because I don't know. Right, well, either way, I want to heal Chris up here. That's not really debatable. We need Chris to have a good HP pool at this point. Okay. Get a level up from Marisha. Never a bad thing. Speed and resistance. Good. That res stat has came in handy a couple of times, so I'm not too upset with that fact, and I'm sure it will come in handy again shortly. I'm actually kind of tempted. Minerva's really slow is the issue. I'm tempted to throw Minerva in the range just to try and bait him over, but I'm not sure that's smart. Yeah, I think this is just a Chris job, isn't it? Yeah, and then we'll tuck Pala into this little gap. Unless... Pala's move is 10, right? So if Pala wants to javelin this guy, she needs to be able to reach this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. She can do that from there. Yeah, and then we'll send in Minerva. I can see her down this side, you know. No, we've just got these people to move. Okay. Yeah, Chris tanks that. Oh, I didn't realize Chris was going to tank both. Okay, it is +4 for doubles, and he didn't die. That was a really silly oversight by me. HP, skill, and luck go up. Luck being quite fitting there. Okay, we have successfully drawn at least one of those guys, like, all the way over to the right, which is quite good. Sirius doing fine work there. Okay. I'm hoping Minerva can actually pick up this kill. Well, not like that she can't. The problem is that this guy is still alive. So how do I do this? Well, basically, what's happened... I don't think this needs to be explained. But what's happened is I've made a right royal botch job of this. Cedar's all the way down here, so she can't even help. Right, I need to actually do the math, don't I? That's annoying. Because basically, Chris needs to run away. I need to know if Pala can tank a magic thingy and a wyvern. I think I might just use Ryan to do this, you know. It leaves him out of range of this wyvern. He's in range of 2 of these, but I plan on killing one of them. If you had a healing item, we'd be okay as well, but you don't. Although, Ryan could trade over a healing item before attacking, although he can't actually trade. But, if we put Marth here... it's not ideal Marth positioning. Ideally, I want Marth here, to be honest with you. Okay. Who has a healing item that they can trade to Ryan? You don't have a healing item. You don't have a healing item. You don't have a healing... Fuck are all our healing items? Hello? You have a vulnerary, but you can't reach Ryan. You're brilliant, aren't you? Can't believe we're getting a Ryan kill at this stage in the game. Pretty solid Ryan kill at that. Oh, wait, that puts... I plan on killing both of these, though, is the thing. No, I don't. I only plan on killing one of them. Hold on, then can Ryan tank one? Yeah, they've only got, like, 19 might. Do they double with Swarm? Wouldn't matter, they don't double anyway. So my plan is, go here with Pala, throw javelins at this guy. Go to the left with Chris, throw javelins at or heal him. It's going to be a bit dicey, you know, because Pala could actually end up taking... I never did the math on that, did I? Shit. Can Pala tank 16 damage from Swarm? How much damage do you have? Oh, you've got an axe. Oh, you have a lot of damage. It's 30. It's 30, but it's not 30, because there's the stupid weapon triangle malarkey going on, so that could be anything from 30 to 35. In fact, I don't know why I even care, because either way, she can't tank that. 30 plus... Oh no, wait, 'cause it's not 30 damage that she's taking, is it? It's 14. 14 plus... 16? It's 30. Oh, she's fine. I'm gonna trust that Pala will be okay. Sometimes you just have to believe these things. Good. I needed to make sure that that was going to miss anyway. Wasn't going to miss is what I meant to say. Don't want to make sure it is going to miss. That's the opposite of my desires. I really want to put Marth where Chris is. And I can't do that, and it's making me upset. Why do I want to put Marth or Chris all the way on the left? Why don't I just put him here? What am I doing with Chris? What is my Chris objective right now? Because, right, Ryan comes in and shoots this guy. Chris still can't hang around. Like, that's not an option available to him. Because if Chris hangs around here, the Wyvern and this guy might attack him. And he can't tank the Wyvern. Ryan, just shoot this man. Okay, just kill this man. Good job. You got a crit. It was pointless, but you got a crit, and I'm proud of you. Jesus Christ, experience. I really, really want to try and bait these guys further to the right. You just need to full move, but you can full move while getting Cedar to go places too. That would be great. I feel like I'm going to end up in a world where Fina dies again. Although I think we're getting a little bit of a better pace on Marth this time, so maybe not. Chris's best option here is to retreat and get heals, and that makes me really sad, but it is. Okay. Okay, good. And now I want Marth stood there. I just want to check that that's... Okay, how do I turn off the stupid range? No. Okay. Yeah, so that's not in range of the Wyvern. It's just in range of the mage. He can tank the mage. Therefore, this is okay. Now, how do I change my top screen back? I'm just so unfamiliar with the DSFE controls. Like, it just feels weird. Why does nobody have healing items? It's really annoying. Okay, who else needs to move? Sirius definitely needs to move. We don't want him fighting those guys. Aran now feels like he is towards safety. The same goes for Julius. We just need to get Fina out of there. I kind of want to go, like... I kind of want to play it a little bit risky with Sirius and go, like, down here. I want to really try and bait them over to the right. It would be so beneficial. Okay, there's only a javelin counter, so it wasn't particularly great. Oh my god, this is perfect. Because Sirius can cut back across the desert, which doesn't slow him down, so he can easily run away from these guys. Look at this. He can easily get away, but they're going to get slowed down by the desert getting off this island now, because they didn't just cut straight up. We should have all the time in the world to get away from those guys and finish off this level, which is frankly perfect. Oh, I really wish you were a tile closer. Maybe this is a hot take, I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I think mechanics like shove, like Tellius shove, rather than like an unlockable ability like in, say, Three Houses or Echoes or something, just make the game more fun. Like, small movement techs make the game better, I think. Things like Stride, too much. But small movement techs like shove, I think they're really healthy for the game. Okay. So Chris can come in and kill the boss with a Silver Lance. Not using a Steel Axe, even if it would kill, because it's just too shaky. Ooh, this could be a Cedar kill if she can actually... No, she does not have that in the locker. Okay, is there any chance this Druid is a Minerva kill? That's so close. That's so close. Wait, are we in range for a Might Staff? No. That would have been really techy. I like little plays like that. But I think we've got the time we need anyway to just take an extra turn of it, to be honest. Like, I don't think we need to rush this. So, right, let's get Chris in there to kill this guy. Ooh, Chris doesn't double this guy, does he? Fortunately, I think Minerva has the speed. Oh, that's really bad. Does anyone else have anything that is, like, +1 speed? Like, that's literally all we... Is that the Sagittarius sword giving speed? Skill, no, the speed's coming from Parthia. really wish we had, like, just something that could just nudge that speed there. I actually think, does Sirius have it? No, he has the luck one. It's not in the convoy, is it? No. I thought we had something that gave, like, +1 strength and +1 speed or something. Evidently not. I guess the alternative is we kill the boss this turn. That is a possibility, right? Like, we could kill the boss... Nah, I'd rather get rid of this guy, honestly. Because I don't want him hitting Marth again, because he'll kill him. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Good job. Nice stuff. Pala, that men's staff's going to come in handy too. Wait, what level up did she just get? I just wasn't paying attention. I know it was the second one on the left and the top middle, but like, I don't know what that correlates to. I think it's strength and skill? 20 strength is nice, though. She definitely gained strength, I feel. Cedar is in range here. So, if we can, like, hit with the Horticlear... then Cedar could do 11 damage to pick that up, right? That'd be a pretty hefty kill for Cedar as well. Might just nudge her up a level. Ah, that's not anything resembling a guaranteed hit. Although, why do we need 11 damage? The Horticlear does 30, right? Oh. Why did I think this did 30 to him? Oh, that was on the Druid, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm quite surprised the Dragon Pike doesn't do effective damage to dragons. That's caught me off guard a bit. Okay. Need this guy dead so Marth doesn't die. But it's just an awkward kill to get. I think all of those guys down there are, like, no longer a threat at this point. I'm tempted to go shopping and buy some heal staffs, but I think we can afford to do that next turn. Rather than this turn. This is completely safe. It will not get Minerva killed. Okay. I don't quite like attacking from there. I'd rather attack from here. Oh, would I? No. I'd rather attack from here, honestly. You don't have 3 range, right? No. I don't want to use a Silver Lance on this. Good job. Bit of Axie XP in there as well. Vulnerary, send it to the convoy. We've got so many Vulneraries and none of them are on the field. Let me, patch her up. We can buy some heal staffs here too. See if we can get Cedar the boss kill. It might just shove her up to level 17, and then we can look at promoting her after this chapter, if that's a possibility. I don't remember if we have an item for it. Is this the tome one? I forget. Just door keys, vulneraries. Actually, Fire Emblem Rule 1 is you buy door keys when door keys are available to be bought. This is like the #1 rule in not getting soft locked. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. It also takes me below the 20k mark, which makes it easier for me to spend more money. But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever need those. It might have been a waste, but I would rather risk not getting soft locked. Like, yeah, Fire Emblem 101 is just have door keys available to you. It just prevents soft locks. Sirius pulled off a really important role on this chapter. Like, I know it seems like, oh, anyone could have done it, but the fact that he was flying means he did it, and yeah, it was very important. Right, who can take a hit from this dude? Pala barely? She actually kills with an Iron Lance if she hits both times. Kind of don't want her to, though. But I don't want to waste javelins on it, either. Do you live? Oh, you don't get... Yeah, he lives. It's the same conundrum. Shit. Okay. You know what? We ain't risking this. Yep. There we go. Right, okay. Vendor. Buy. Heal. Yes. Heal. Yes. Heal. Yes. Heal. Yes. Heal. Yes. Okay, we'll go down to that. That's fine. I just don't want to be in a position anymore where I'm scared to click heal because we're running out of heal staves, okay? And now we've solved that problem forever. So, I can't wait for, like, in, I don't know, 15 episodes time where I'm low on heal staffs again and I can cut back to... Oh, my microphone's been all the way over there for this entire recording. I'm really sorry. That probably sounded terrible. I probably sounded like I was a million miles. Oh, I forgot to pull it out. Oh, that's... Remember I was just talking about Fire Emblem 101? That's content creation 101. Make sure your microphone is in a place where it can pick you up. Oh, that's annoying. I apologize. I'll see if I can do anything to fix that in post, but yeah, that's really annoying. He missed. Pala got one hit, that's all she needs. One hit is all it takes. This should be a kill. Wow, that guy's really... Pala crit. We'll see the crit anyway. Yep, she levels up. I'm really sorry about that microphone thing. I feel really bad about that. We get a Master Seal, so we know that we can promote Cedar after this chapter. And I don't think there's anything else I want to do here. Can Sirius, like, fight a person? Could. What's the worst that can happen, right? This isn't... No, this isn't a named person. You'll just get him, like, 2 EXP or something. Yes, 10 extra EXP on Sirius. Okay, why not? Just get Fina EXP. Yep, might as well. Right, and let's get the hell out of here. Bye-bye, stupid desert chapter. That actually was quite fun. It was my own misplays that let me down. I don't think there's a chapter in this game I haven't liked yet. Something seems to be happening. Merrick's inside there. You met him during your training. I feel really bad about that microphone thing. Oh, I hate it. Like, the thing that annoys me about that is it's so preventable. Like, just pull the microphone out before I record. Don't hit it so it makes terrible noises. Stay still. Chapter 10, the Two Mages, the School of Kadeen. Kadeen is an independent city-state taking orders from no foreign nation. The Archmage has many pontifices under him, governing according to their council. In the previous war, Pontifex Garneth allied with Dollar and dragged Khadin into war. And the city suffered great damage as a result. As Khadin has lost all of its pontifices, Wendell became its archmage and started rebuilding the city. However, Wendell left on a journey to fulfill a mission given to him by Gateau. He then left Khadin in order to take care of 2 young men. They were 2 skilled and promising young mages, Merrick and Arlen. So this is the School of Khadin, the sanctuary of those who study magic. Indeed, Merrick studied here since he was a child. I personally have no magical ability, but as for you, Chris, you too, You're not very good at magic either. Yeah, I'm not. I wonder if that line would obviously be different if you'd made your Chris a mage. That's interesting. Everyone has their own talents. I wouldn't worry too much about it. True, Chris definitely has his talents. That's... Oh. How have we ended up in a battle? Okay. Oh, we're fighting Arlen. He's got the Ares shard and a drop of Ulthorin. That guy's got an evolved shaver, so is that guy. A physic. Silver sword. Evolved? That's not the word I was looking for, is it? Oh, you know what I mean. Mage. Mercenary with an upgraded killing edge. I was kind of expecting to see, like, Merrick knocking around here. Wait, that's outside the map. How do we get over there? Oh, I guess we can just turn around, go down these stairs, and go over there. That's awkward. I don't know how much, like, if we... Oh, there's one over there as well. I don't know if we're going to be under any time pressure. Right. How have we ended up in a fight? I'm really confused. Okay, Ogma, you gained some XP. Came closer to Chris. Skill and speed on Marisha. Strength and defense on Etzel. Okay. Nothing exciting. So, Chris, Merrick told me much about you. How, before becoming a knight, you spent your days training in Altea Castle. Yes, I still remember the days when I fought together with my fellow knights in training. I see, with your companions, that's wonderful. Are all of your companions now Altean's knight? Oh no. Yeah. Katrina, right? That was her name? Yeah. That's a shame. So Merrick, close from the princess here in Khadin Sanctuary. Yeah. We're inside the building now! And there's a war going on. The star sphere broke into 12 pieces, and those pieces are star shards. Each of them has a name and effect associated with one of the 12 constellations. Wow, okay. It's true, though. It would benefit us all if he would fight alongside us without being so showy. I back Chris here. And you know what? The same is true of Athos. Stop being all mystical, just help us. I agree with Chris. The switch up in music is great. This is this game's funny footsteps. Why is Fina hitting on Chris? Oof! That's unnecessary. What? What is this conversation? Oh, okay. Chris is just saying it's not suited for battle. Right. You can't just say... So rude, Chris. Okay. Fighting a lot of mages on this chapter, it stands to reason. We're also fighting a few mercenaries, and that is about it. A couple of archers as well, maybe just the one. However, it is FE12. We've got to imagine there will be some reinforcements, and at this rate, it'll probably be Astrum. He shows up on every other chapter, so, you know. Now, as for who our units are going to be, we can bring 12 of them. I am tempted... So, let's break this down. Let's run through this from start to finish. Pala and Chris are obviously coming. They're undebatable. I really struggle to see a world in which we don't bring Fina. There are chests on the map. Julian is obviously coming. Okay. Let's keep going. Probably want a couple of healers. I think Marisha is one of them, because she can use the hammer and stuff. Which I believe was exclusive to her, right? I think the other is probably Etzel. He's much bulkier. So if he needs to eat a hit, he kind of can do it better. Wendell's slightly faster, but it is very slight. Yeah, I think... Oh, Etzel also heals for slightly more as well. Yeah, I think it's Etzel. Okay, so that gives us 7. We can bring 12. Cedar probably comes. We don't need to debate that one. She's just good. Aran probably wants a class change on this map. Does he, though? There are some mercs. He could do a decent job of fighting those, but we'll assume Aran's coming, even if he does need a class change. That leaves 6 potentials, as far as I see it. We may want... Actually, no, we're probably not bringing Wendell. It leaves 5 potentials. Sirius, George, Minerva, Ryan, and... where is he? Ricard. Because there are a lot of chests on this map. In fact, there are so many chests, I think I am going to bring Ricard. Even if it's just for a scouting run. You can never go wrong with a scouting run, and I want to find out what's in those chests. I think from here, the logical options... It pains me to say it. Sirius, Minerva, and... Oh, wait, that's everyone. Actually, is Ryan better than George? I think Ryan might be slightly better than George, you know. That lack of resistance is really hurting him, though. He has 0. He's also much squishier. Right. Let's do one thing real quick. Just store that javelin for a second. Just retreat. Oh, we have a lot of Master Seals. Right. Well. Gonna go out on a limb. Say we should probably use these. You know? It might come in handy. So. I'm gonna promote Cedar. I'm gonna do it now. Good stuff, Cedar. You look great. You know, we didn't have enough wyverns on our team, so now we do. That takes our resistance down. In hindsight, maybe not the best idea for this chapter, but the increase in speed, the +4 to strength is huge. A big boost to HP and defense, actually. You know what? That +5 to defense has done her a world of good, but also the extra move really big. And she can use axes, which isn't overly important. 16 strength, 21 speed. She's got more strength than Chris. She's actually, like, fairly comparable to him, I would say. She's got more strength than Chris, 2 less speed, 1 less defense. But Cedar's also not capped, whereas Chris is level 10. Like, Chris has got a cap on his speed. Cedar's got a few levels to gain before she has to worry about that. I'm assuming it's also capped at 23. I'm assuming classes are... or caps are class-based here, so... she will undoubtedly cap her speed relatively quickly because she has good speed growths. At least, I assume Cedar has good speed growths. I don't know the growth rates in this game, but Cedar typically has good speed growths. Right. Do I actually want Aran? I kind of want Ryan, you know. But I kind of want Ryan because, like, favoritism? But it's a first playthrough. What's wrong with a bit of favoritism? What is this? What is wrong with a bit of favoritism? That is exactly the question I need to be asking myself. There's nothing wrong with a bit of favoritism, is there? No, there's never anything wrong with a bit of favoritism. Ryan's become a favorite. Let's go. Eat that Master Seal. You need to catch up. This is how we do it. That's not what I expected. I'm not upset by it at all. That's good. That's +3 to speed. It gives him, +3 to move. It gives him +2 to speed, +3 to defense, +2 to HP. So it's balanced out his bulk quite a bit. 3 resistance as well is nice because he was on 0. He's more accurate. It just hasn't affected his strength at all. He can use swords now, though, which isn't a bad thing. You know what? It's a blind playthrough. Favoritism is coming into full effect. He's now actually just faster and stronger than George. Okay, Ryan's a part of the squad. Ryan is a part of the squad. Right. I want to run some tests. Oh, this is annoying. Right. Pala's obviously going to be a Draco Knight, so just sit in Paladin for a second. Right. Aran, go to Draco Knight. I have some math to do. And by math, I mean reading numbers. So we've got these three. We've got Aran, we've got Sirius, and we've got Minerva. Which of the three is the... oh, God, it's Aran, isn't it? It's Aran by, like, a substantial margin. The only thing he has going for him is HP. But he's behind on strength to both of them. He's behind on speed to both of them quite significantly. He's behind on defense to both of them quite significantly. Yeah, he's just got a big pool of HP because we gave him 2 Seraph Robes. If it wasn't for that, he'd still be on what, like... Seraph Robes +5 or +7 in this game? Well, it doesn't really make a difference. He'd be on a comparable amount to these two. I think we have to leave Aran behind. Oh, God. The unit who's dragged us through so much of this game is now like our... like... 7th best? In fact, straight up, Ryan is basically just better. I think I'm probably sticking with Ryan for the long term, by the way. I just like him. I just think it's kind of cool how he's just like... he was just chip damage in the early game, and he's made himself, you know, a very viable unit just through chip damage. And, you know, the only favoritism we did was give him one of our 4 Master Seals. Like, oh, I think that calling that favoritism might even be being harsh. Right, trade with... where's George? Can you use this? Is this George only? Or is it just because Ryan doesn't have A bows? I'ma find out, right? I don't care if this defeats the idea of it being a blind playthrough or anything. I don't care. I'ma find out. Let's have a look, shall we? To be fair, I don't think this does defeat it being a blind playthrough because I'm doing it myself. I'm not looking anything up. I am doing this. Can you now use Parthia? Let's go. I feel like we should give him a sword. You know, maybe at some point he will need to attack from one range. Let's store the... what? No. No. Put it in the convoy. What's wrong with you? There we go. I forgot about the I need help. That's still true. Yeah, take an iron sword. Just in case we need to attack an archer from one range, or, you know, we just need a sword for whatever reason. It's good to have one. Okay. I quite like this little squad. I kind of just want to sit and do inventory management, and we don't really have time to do this mission or start it now anyway. From what I'm seeing, 2 save points, 1 on each side. But I want to scout. I want to, like, send Ricard and Julian up these flanks and see what's in these chests. Actually, what I do want to do before I forget is put Cedar back in, or Pala back in, Draconite. Oh, I never took a ran out. Yeah, go and sniper, sure. Okay. Apologies. Bit of a yawn there. Right, store all of that. Store all of that. Definitely want to pull the rescue staff back out, Jesus. Store all of that. Right. While I do want to use Ryan, I don't think it's worth giving him any of the shards. I struggle to see that being a worthwhile investment. I think you just need some regular weapons. Like, just take, like, a normal lance and a normal axe. We do have a Speedwing knocking around. Now, the problem I've got is most of our units are either very close to capping speed, in terms of Chris, Pala, Cedar, or pretty far behind, you know? I don't think taking Sirius up to 18 speed is particularly going to help. However, I might just give it Ryan. It's just fun, isn't it? Okay, so these guys have 17 speed. Actually, that means taking Minerva up to 19 speed actually would be relevant. But if we take Ryan up to 17 speed, it's going to stop him getting doubled for as long. I really want to give it to Ryan. What if I buy, like, another Speedwing? Because you can do that in this game, right? Like, look, you can buy all sorts of nonsense. Look at all of this down here. You could... We could spend so much money and just be significantly stronger. We've got 15k. Like, why don't I spend it? Why don't we buy some stat boosters and get stronger? Right? We could quite literally just turn Minerva into another... We could buy her... Like, we could give her 2 Speedwings and 2 energy drops, and she would be our second best unit. Wait, hold on. Nah, she wouldn't be our second best unit. We could give her more than that, though. Or, like, we could buff up Sirius, right? And make him really good. I honestly think the main thing I want is, like, bigger HP pools on people. It feels weird to say, like, I want to buy a Seraph Robe for Cedar. Like, that's the #1 thing on the forefront of my mind. I want a Seraph Robe for Cedar. You know, I want... I'm really tempted to just make Minerva really good. Just buy a bunch of stuff, give it to her, and have a 4th really good Draco Knight, because I'm pretty sure Cedar can just be considered really good at this point, right? We can all just agree Cedar's really good? Yeah, good. Okay. Alternatively, hear me out. We could buy 3 energy drops and take Ryan up to 20 strength. And then buy 2 speed wings and give him the one we've already got and take Ryan up to 21 speed. And then he's just taking names. He's just killing people. Still got no bulk though, so it's probably not particularly helpful. It is very tempting. I don't know. I'm torn. I think that's the way to put it. I am torn. I'm so tempted to just juice Ryan up to the 9s. I don't think he even really needs it, though. Like, I think he's probably fine. He's gonna level up. Probably, you know what? We're gonna run a test. We're gonna run a test. And we're gonna see how quickly Ryan looks like he's leveling up. Now, this is just a cleric. So, don't expect brilliance. Oh, Merrick, it's time to put an end to this. Wait, Arlen, why do we have to fight? We're both Master Wendell's pupils. We're friends, are we not? Why do you despise me so? I was Master Wendell's disciple before you, and I was the stronger one. Even so, Master Wendell gave you Excalibur. Doesn't hold the same weight now that that's just a generic spell. He should have given it to me. Clearly, I was the only one worthy to be his successor, yet I have no intention of succeeding Master Wendell. I have no real feelings for Kidane, but once I finish studying, I plan to go home. Back in Altea, there's somebody I must protect for the rest of my life, so Arlen, please, why don't you just join us so we can take back Altea? Why should we help a country that rebelled against the Empire and attempted to invade their fair nation? The Mage Corps of Kidane have sworn allegiance to Emperor Hardin. I knew it was you. You dragged the Altean army here. That's not how it is. Not at all. It actually kind of is how it is. Your Excalibur and my Thorin will put them to the test. Wait. How the I assume we just have to click rescue. But this is what I want to check. Damage. 13 XP. It's not bad. Okay. It's not bad. Oh, he's just going to melee him. Yeah, I assume we just, like, there's no way Merrick is, like, look at him. He's just going to die. Your Excalibur versus my Thorin is not even a... Wait, you're shit. Are you recruitable? I think he's recruitable. He's really bad. He's worse than the random mages that are just stood around. He has to be recruitable, right? Surely. Surely this is a recruitable character. What level are you? He's so bad. He has to be recruitable. What if it's a Wendell recruit? That would make so much sense. Okay, we're bringing Wendell. We're bringing Wendell. We'll leave Etzel at home. We'll bring Wendell. That makes way too much sense. Of course, we bring Wendell to the chapter with Arlen on it. Why would we not do that? But yeah, this is just going to have to be a rescue job. I don't think there's any other way to get him out. We might be able to rush through this map really quickly, actually, but I don't really want to. Anyway, the only reason I did this was to check how Ryan did in terms of getting XP. He does fine. Before we wrap this up, though, we are going to do a tier list. So let's jump on over to that now, and, well, we'll start shuffling some units around. We'll be just a couple of minutes while I get that set up. Although for you, it will be immediate, so I don't know why I said that. Ah, it's still on there. Excellent. Three, two, one. So this is where we left the tier list last time. Now we do have a couple of units to add to it. We have Minerva now. We have Etzel now. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anyone else on there who we don't already have ranked. No. So, George has done a couple of things. I don't quite remember what happened at the start of Chapter 9. That is a bit of a problem. I do feel a little bit bad about that. But yeah, I don't quite remember what happened at that point. So, I might be missing some stuff off here. But I think George did fairly okay on that chapter. He picked up a couple of useful kills. I don't know how high I want to put him just immediately, though. I guess I'll put him here, but I'm going to move Wendell up just for some passive healing. We'll move him, I don't know, just above Katria. Fina was pretty important in getting everyone through that starting section, at least so that they were progressing fast enough. She didn't do too much past that, but we'll still move her up to A tier. She'll, look, it's a dancer. She'll end up here eventually, like, just delaying the inevitable. Etzel did some heals, but not a whole lot beyond that. He healed a couple of times. I guess I'll put him in C tier? Seems fair. Maybe, like, high D. Put him behind Est. I think that seems fair for now. Minerva, she did some combat things. Nothing too important, though, I don't feel. I think we'll go just next to Etzel. No, that feels harsh. Is it harsh? She didn't do a whole lot, right? Let's just put her there. She'll be fine. She'll move up at some point, I'm sure. So that's the new units. What about the units who we actually used? Chris is obviously still there. I think it's time for Pala to surpass Aran, especially now that Aran spent that map in the Armored Knight class and didn't do too much. I also think Marisha can move above Merrin. Maybe even Athena as well. I think, like, that is probably fine. Did I already move Wendell up? I think I did, right? Just because of the healing he did and stuff like that. I feel like I'm probably forgetting stuff from, like, the start of that chapter, but I don't really remember what I would be forgetting. I think Ceres did more than Ryan on that chapter, but I don't think it's enough for Ceres to usurp Ryan. The question I've got is if Cedar goes here. I don't think so quite yet. I think she stays at the A tier for now. Like I said during that chapter, it was still very much about feeding Cedar things. Her reason she's this high is mainly for wing spear stuff on the Cavs and the armored units in previous chapters. That chapter wasn't a huge one for Cedar. But to be honest, that's not something she needs to worry about, because it was only really a huge chapter for, like, Chris and Pala. Everyone else is pretty mediocre. Yeah, I think Aran still retains his S tier spot for contributions so far, but by God if he hasn't fallen off hard. Like, the thing is, though, the thing that, like, has Aran so high and the thing that's going to keep him so high is he was good when very few of these other units were around. Sure, like, now he might have fallen out of favor, but those early contributions can't be downplayed. Like, if we were rating it on current ability, it'd be, like, down here somewhere, but, like, those starting contributions are going to hold him so high because that early game was pretty much only possible because of Aran. So, I think for now we're going to keep him in S tier. I'm fairly certain he will stay there throughout the run. Chris has still got their own tier, although, you know, Pazza's getting really close, you know. She's a good unit. She's a good unit. Yeah, Cedar's touching on S tier. I think, you know, a couple of maps in Draco Knight and she'll be up there, but for now I can't quite do it. So we'll leave the tier list there for now. I feel like I need to refresh my memory on what happened at the start of Chapter 9, but other than that, I think we're okay. Maybe there's a chance for Ricard to actually push his way up a little bit if he gets some good contributions on this map too. So, yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I love FE12, man. This game's so fun. And I will catch you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.